Hasegawa, former West Ham United midfielder, has taken her game to another level ever since she moved north to Manchester. Such a key part of this Manchester City side. 3 seasons, 3 PFA Team of the Year inclusions, 2 Ballon d'Or. Hasegawa pounces. Long running forwards, looking for Ueki. He picks up the pieces. He'll come here for Uendo. Back in for Ueki. And Hasegawa will just take this one out to safety and settle for the goal kick. But much better that from West Ham.
Yeah, really good break down the left-hand side from Denton. She made up so much ground on the overlap. Just was able to get that cross.
Hasegawa steadying the ship. Looking out a brilliant through ball. Slightly behind Bunny Shaw. And Killer Brown isn't afraid of stepping into the central areas in the pitch. He won't stick out on that left-hand side too long. Nicely worked to that right-hand side for Kasparai. The first corner whipped in by Yui Hasegawa. City still quite keen to play out from the back, and West Ham United waits for Endo to arrive. That's a brilliant ball in for Ueki with a chance. Saved by Yamashita, denying her international colleague the game's first really big opportunity.
Kick before, but West Ham's control when they are in possession, they're playing with lots of confidence. Since
occasion, Killer Brown will draw the free kick. Morgan halting her advances. Sometimes to be much more efficient, much more clinical. That's where they struggled against London City Lionesses, and they'll be hoping they pull ball over the top, which caused a bit of an issue in communication and execution. Miedema, and she has willing runners left and right. It's Fujino who does score this time. Alba Fujino scores in back-to-back games. It was an important... They are to maintain pressure on the Blues at the top of the Women's Super League. For Fujino. He does draw the free kick.
Like that, brilliant.
Fujino just having to delay things ever so slightly, as Manchester City weren't in a particular rush to get reinforcements forward. Hasegawa able to pick the lock of this West Ham defence. It's only as far as Viviana Miedema. His delivery in towards Gracie Pryor. And there's Hasegawa. Again charged down by a new ball. A long, long way, the German. And she's found Asei off the crossbar. Another chance goes begging for West Ham. And it's exactly who they would have wanted it to fall to as well. Viviana Asei denied by the frame of the goal.
What an opportunity in the way they cross
there, and it's Bene who she's looking to release on the far side. It was a heavy touch again by Shemek. And now it's Hasegawa to go for goal. And that one was always curling away from the post. Ueki. Martinez. Challenge, but
so many chances in the last few moments, and again, the speed that the game's being played at is causing mistakes when they are under pressure. Like we said, with Shemek, and the ball goes over top. It's just the one that you have to really take care of now. Now they're seeing
Hasegawa now on the front foot.
Still fighting for their manager, still trying to get themselves out of this poor start that they've been in, and they've showed real intent to...
A second chance. Oh, Gori. It is a bit more of a skippier surface than perhaps the players are. show the same level of attacking impetus that they did in the first 45 minutes, just with that added clinical edge they have lacked so much of this season.
This afternoon.
Hasegawa losing out to Asei. Martinez. It's a bit unfortunate with the return pass. Here comes Morgan. Dispossessed by Hasegawa. Gori pursued by Hasegawa. Are probably two of the short, perhaps the two that you would equate the most fight with.
Well, I think it was more Gori who had
sort of green grass.
Good intensity again from Asei. She shut down every single opposition.
Regino. Oh, that's a brilliant ball, and Hasegawa couldn't direct it on target. The biggest chance of the second half falls.
Regino sets inside. What a reverse pass, and I think it's Sadorski was absolutely brilliant. And you mentioned doesn't score too many of those, but great driving run forward. It should probably have been 2-0 Man City.
It is something. Beaten Manchester City in the Women's Super League. That was back in October 2021. A 2-0 victory. Hasegawa scoring the second.
Can they keep up this intensity? Can they keep up this concentration to keep themselves in the match?
Sadorski tells Stenton she has time under pressure from Hasegawa. Break. She actually started the first 4 games of this season in the WSL before Jade Rose had a partnership with Alex Greenwood, who is, of course, not in the squad this afternoon. Andre Yeglers before the game. Only turning into trouble, but she does have the dexterity to escape with possession. Puts that one as far away from goal as she could, only to find Hasegawa in the way. Martinez beaten to it by Jade Rose. Hasegawa again. Regino wide to the left, Miedemar was through the middle. Miedemar rides the challenges. He's very near. He did well, given the circumstances. It's a similar trend to what we saw in that first half, certainly inside the opening 20 minutes, where Hasegawa's delivery's a low one and cleared easily by Fionn Morgan. It's another area in which Manchester City just haven't taken full advantage of this afternoon. It wouldn't be too much of an issue that his side always retain the same focus, but I'm wondering whether they have been taken back.
Break a couple of lines and take a couple more chances now as the game develops into the latter stages.
This is where the...
Have some questions asked of them. Can they continue to defend the way they have been?
Well, Hasegawa's deliveries from corner kicks this afternoon haven't been up to her usual high standards, but this one a much better angle for the right-footed delivery for a player to meet that with their heads. Hasegawa teasing one in, and it's off the frame of the goal before Fujino rifles it back in. Yet to be cleared. Fujino again, and West Ham will just about smother that one clear. Seaman wins it back. West Ham United.
The ball was absolutely delicious, and the way it just hung up to the back post couldn't be collected from Semic. And
4-0 win for Manchester City on that occasion. There's Luke Chambers alongside me set. Hasegawa, whose delivery caused West Ham United issues moments ago, again takes responsibility for this set piece. Hasegawa again floats towards the far post. Martinez is up there, Gori heads on. Still over 15 minutes remaining here in the northwest. Still Manchester City lead by a goal to nil.
Come over to this left-hand side now, where Asei was.
Here's Hasegawa. Bouncing on the loose ball. Bene into play, but a new Denton. Hasegawa. Finding Kasparai. Gino now over to this right-hand side. And in behind, Sadorski too. You always know what you're going to get from Theo Morgan, whether that's... I think Rhian Skinner would have bitten your hand off if you were to offer her.
Minutes.
Those stats were looking so level, weren't they? Hasegawa always aware. Always with her head on a swivel. Cheeky. Slower to it than Killer Brown. West Ham continue to... 4 minutes, there's an extra minute has been found somewhere. That will give an extra bit of confidence to Rhian Skinner's players. Desperately... was able to get the ball across, but...
Together as well has been really impressive.
Well, the final whistle does go, and West Ham United, although they pushed and they pressed, they're unable to